Okay, so I was correct last time about there being some sort of, like, stuttering and slowness problem with the game. I'm not entirely sure what the deal was. It might have been some sort of configuration setting, might have had something open in the background, but I think I have it fixed now. To be honest, I wasn't entirely sure if that's just not how it played back in the day, because I didn't really play a whole lot of, SNES games, so wasn't entirely sure. But yeah, now as long as I'm making sure that this isn't going to be dipping down below 60 FPS, I think it'll be good. So anyway, yeah, I kind of missed walking around the castle here and talking to this character, which is the next thing that I was supposed to be doing. Getting some of that sweet backstory lore. With everyone's favorite extremely tiny version of Guile. No Sonic Boom, though, I think? Does he? Again, this is going to be slowly a journey of rediscovery of the game. I mean, we all know that he has the, we all know that he does have the ability to suplex stuff, but aside from that... Every time with the capital letters, it's like, not really a problem in the Japanese version, but here it does... It is perhaps somewhat silly. Hey, what do you got? Edgar, please. Wow, smashed him! In literal pieces down there, like Chrono Cross. I was actually talking about this on stream recently, where it's just like, I like Chrono Cross quite a bit. I want to say that of the RPGs on the SNES, it's like Chrono Trigger is one of my favorites, but it's like, I'm also going to say that it's like, boy, did they do Chrono Trigger kind of dirty in that game. Oh, wait, no, I'm going back to the throne room, of course. We're getting here. It's like, what can I say? The Chrono Cross had, like, these, like, carefully placed, persistent battles all around the place, and... You know, I love the whole time-traveling aspect of the game and everything like that. It had so many good things with it. As much as I do like Final Fantasy VI, and even right now, it's like, man, I'm really getting into it. This game is... I mean, at least so far... Still having a pretty good time with it. But it's just like, oh man, Chrono Trigger just has so much great stuff there. Phooey. There we go. The classic laugh. Isn't like Kefka supposed to be the head scientist? Why is he on recon duty? They've got an entire empire. Oh well, let's be honest here. The more we get to see the evil clown man, it's like, the better. Yeah. No? Yes? No, do not talk directly to Kefka. He will not respond. Indeed. I mean, I don't know if I would really call the Magic suit of minor value, but yeah, I can understand. Edgar, please. You're just the worst, aren't you? I do like that Kefka, along with his signature laugh, also does have many different types of laughs in his arsenal as well. You know, whether ooee-hees or ooah-ha's. It's quite a few. Not just like hanging right outside of the castle, is he? Either way, I suppose not really too much to worry about it. I mean, what is that guy gonna do anyway? Came here with 2 troopers. He's a literal clown. It's fine, is what I'm saying. Alright, Locke, let's get going. Because there is a bunch of stuff that I have been told about that I should probably be paying attention to when we eventually get into those parts of that storyline. For example, getting the Genji glove. There's a lot of things that, yeah, it's like, you know, stuff like opening up specific chests or not doing that, talking to people in specific ways, everything. It's just, like I said, learning experience. I've definitely played this game before, and I did pretty much all the stuff that I possibly could, but to be honest, still way more things that I've forgotten. I mean, yeah, sure. Who would expect Locke to be the liaison between like a... well, kind of. Who would expect Locke to be the liaison between like rebels right now? I guess if you were gonna choose anybody, somebody like him. I mean, I was thinking like Talia the Fence in The Witcher, for example, doing a very similar sort of role. I guess spoilers for The Witcher? Whatever, it's not a big deal. Game that came out like 35 years ago. I'm pretty sure that's accurate. I would have preferred if Kefka was just like literally sitting outside of the castle and being like, oh, don't mind us. I mean, it's a giant desert. Oh, come on. It's not that big of a deal. Everything's made out of stone. Maybe they just spent all night greasing up each one of the ramparts here to be able to set it on fire. Ooh, so temperate. Okay, come on now. Yep. I'm seeing a very obvious pattern here. She got the knife. I told you, it's a techno castle. That's the cool thing about this. I love this stupid impractical building. Gonna be cleaning sand out of those fans for weeks, though. Despite being very impressive when I was using them, somehow I got the feeling that... Also an entirely redone sprite here, too. Things really do change up whether or not you are, whether you're not controlling them or whatever. I don't remember what the good stuff to fight is. No, oh, right, she's got magic powers. Yeah, I forgot about that. Bear. You really gotta make me do every one of the letters for that. I get it, it's pretty surprising, but still. You guys just kind of hang out in back while we have a little discussion here. It's cool. Yeah, I'll say, I mean, let's be honest here. There's a lot of like, in a lot of different pieces of media, there's like, persecution of magicians or whatever. But let's be honest, most of the time, if you have somebody that could cast Fireball, I would say that is more of a benefit to society than any sort of detraction, and not really something worth, persecuting somebody for. Anyway, I'm still going to try to steal, because I didn't really get to the chance to last time now, did I? No, can't steal. Okay, well, whatever. In the meantime, auto crossbow all day, every day. It's like magic's all well and good, but using a crossbow is clearly better. It's the closest thing to a medieval gun. And we don't want people to make fun of us because we can transform into a wolf. It's like, come on! Who's gonna do that? This translation sometimes. I told you, the sitcom viewer. Anyway. He is a clown that laughs evilly a lot. I guess I can't really say if for certain he's evil. He hasn't done anything particularly evil yet. I guess he did light the castle on fire. Maybe I shouldn't forget about that. But I don't know, man. We don't know what Edgar's whole thing is. Maybe we just didn't go into his torture basement or something. And it's like, well, no, they wouldn't have had a basement. It submerges. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. We don't know enough about, like, their whole... obviously, they're evil. He's got an evil clown in power. It's like... They're talking about crushing a bunch of... It's not the most complicated. It's not the most complicated morality in this game. I'm just saying that a magician and a clown are not so different. Both entertainers in one way. Now, you guys are not using it for you guys are not using your powers for entertainment purposes, but still. Oh, yeah, tank controls. I forgot. Yeah, that's right. Oh, man. I mean, at least the map makes it very obvious, kind of like how it's doing. But still, it's like, oh, it feels so good. I love it. Anyway, no. It was up here. Well, it was up here that I'm going. Just stare at the map instead. Yeah, right near this area, if I'm not mistaken. Whoa. Good. Yeah, because they're just going right back into Narsh, if I'm not mistaken. And if I am mistaken, well, here's a big cut. All right, anyway, into the correct area. And I guess that would be there to prevent you from going in here a little bit early. Fair enough. Oh, man, it is a little bit hard to see here. Also, hey, thank you. Can I talk to the turtle? I want to talk to the turtle. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Unfortunately. Oh, yeah, the cave music. Still pretty great. By the way, as soon as I uploaded the first episode, Decisive Battle did have a copyright claim by Square Enix. So I always say that it's just like basically Nintendo after like 2006 games, and Square Enix, I feel like, are the two most litigious companies when it comes to protecting just music that appears in games. I mean, pretty much every one of the Nier Automata playthrough. Every one of the episodes in the Nier Automata playthrough had Had a copyright claim on that, mostly due to Weight of the World. But it's just like, even all the way back in, 1995? I feel like that's a bit excessive, but let them have their money. I don't care. Once again, I do know that you can get different stuff eventually, but like, I don't remember exactly. What do the Hornets do? Because I don't actually know. I mean, Bleary is clearly a complete jobber of an enemy, but I also don't really think that it's like, at this point in the game, I don't really have too much like strategically to be doing here, so most fights are going to be looking mostly like the same thing. Again, why I'm going to be cutting out stuff that isn't, at the very least, new. Cactar attack. It's just always interesting. It's like, I guess it's because they don't need to have the sprites move on the enemies, but it's just like, there's so much more detailed. Like as you saw with the Magitech armor before, it's just like the gulf of difference between Terra using them and the other enemies using them is kind of wacky. But at the same time, it's like, what am I going to say here? Oh, what did I get for a new magic? I didn't even see. Also, why not? Steal. At the time. Got the... No. You're kind of like not all that good at your job of treasure hunting / thievery. Treasure thievery, really, I suppose is what I would say. Well, I should make fun of Locke. He's trying his best. And really, up until now, it's like he's got a pretty high position in a very influential, potentially a terrorist group. Look, I'm just saying that there's still plenty of game left to go, and there could be a third act twist where it turns out the Empire was actually the good guys the entire time. Even though the Empire is almost never the good guys, almost never ever. And I mean, maybe combine that with the fact that I think it's pretty well known what the basic plot of this game is. Also, Evil Clown. Look, there's a lot of things to be said. Well, anyway, I think I'm on the right track now. Or I just went all the way around in a circle. Either way, I'll figure this out eventually. The one thing I've been learning so far is that I really got to be abusing the auto crossbow a lot more. That's a good item. Well, anyway, can I finally see what's in this chest? It's just more Phoenix Downs. I get so many of those things. Also, speaking of which, what do I have for, like, items right now? Sleeping bag, auto crossbow, as I was talking about before. Just, like, a lot of stuff that, hey, pretty useful, but I'm not really going to say is, like, extremely important, at least for the time being. I don't think I have, like, relics or anything else as of right now. No, just, I mean, it just says relics, so I suppose not. Skills, etc. All right, well, still worth checking out. In the meantime, I gotta go kill a bunch more bug larvae, I guess. Endless amounts of grubbins around here are gonna be going down. A Hollow Knight would be very sad. Or Team Cherry, really, but I mean, either way, I think I'm past caring about them at this point. Oh? Is this the exit? No boss fight, eh? I don't know, I mean, I guess there was, like, no reason to expect that or anything, but still. Rhinotaur, that's, again, well, I mean, I guess in some ways you could consider this a rhino. I would consider it more of like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reject, but it's cool. Let's just get him out of here and never talk about Rhinotaur again. Anyway, I do believe that I was just going, yeah, right down here, the South Figaro. Or is this somebody? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, I do recognize this fancy-looking fellow down here, who I am going to follow right now, even though I know at this point it is not going to make any difference. I mean, how often do you see a dude dressed up in all black in the middle of the day? No, don't bother the silent assassin. I mean, that second part especially, I can relate. Again, the translation. All right. Well, in the meantime, no, nothing. Aw, come on. I don't know. I mean, I know that it's just like, yeah, quote unquote cafe. Localization differences, baby. It's like, you could at least get like a cup of coffee. To be honest, I could really go for a cup of coffee right now. So yes, cider. I guess it's, still when Nintendo was for kids 100% of the time. Can't have stuff like alcohol in here. Loosened up on it a lot. Like a lot. In recent years, but I'm putting Bayonetta in Smash Brothers, but it's just like, What? I mean, I'm never really a huge fan of like big wizard beards. I don't know if I would really call him creepy. It looks more like a bishop or something. Absolutely not. Well, I guess it's not really my place to kick you out or anything, but still. Well, do I? I mean, I guess, why not? So, very excitedly, they sprint into the bedroom and immediately go to sleep. Such a called power nap, I think. I don't know. I of course, just stay awake until I pass out every single day. As one does. We're getting to the point where I am finally starting to... I was just talking, it's like I want coffee because it's starting to get very early in the morning. And, like, I am finally, of course... Wow! Yeah, give me one of those. Oh, I thought you were going to be the new party member, and it's just like, I didn't realize that guy was a Moogle. Yeah, Dragoon jump ability is pretty fun. But no, I was talking before about like getting the Genji stuff, but we'll be doing that soon enough. Certainly I got enough GP for whatever I want to get here. Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I am finally, just buy everything, I suppose. Where I am, like, rolling over my sleep. And it's just like, hey, finally be able to sleep like a normal person for a little while. Just a little while, though. Not too long. That would be ridiculous otherwise. So, sprint allows a person to sprint. I mean, does it matter what I put those on? They didn't really say if they would... Stuff like this would do anything. Goggles? Poison. Protects party members who are low on HP. I'm going to throw that one on lock. And then I will, I guess, do the rest of the relics as time comes. Because I don't remember. Probably poison would be good somewhere. But as it is, it's like I'm clearly... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I was right. There was a sprint command in this game. Thank God I found it. I don't know how much longer I could have gone without that. Smash him! Tosu means to defeat, but also to knock down, which is, a little bit of history into Final Fantasy, what Garland said that he was going to do. Again, it doesn't actually provide that much protection, as it turns out. I think it was really just, either main character privileges or perhaps magical abilities granted through the Slave Crown that gave Terra the ability to weather any amount of hits prior to this. I don't know, you don't know how the Slave Crown works. Maybe it also, that made her use her latent magic abilities to also give a little bit more protection to buy a bunch of these. You know what? Buy a bunch of these. let's be honest, they're not going to go to waste, especially this early in the game. Maybe in late game, it'll be a little bit different of a story. Right now, I will absolutely load up on that. Colts to the east, you say? I guess that's where I'm going next. In the meantime, I could also stock up on other stuff too and everything, but... nothing. But it's like, yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about it, at least for the time being. If the game actually does start getting a little bit tricksy, perhaps I will make a little bit more of an effort to try and keep on top of like upgrading everything. But as of right now, it's like I don't remember this game being particularly tricky. Better moonwalk home, or maybe just like fade away behind the wall. Hard to say, really. These sprites, while very beautiful, not super descriptive. I mean, unless we are really supposed to be expecting that Edgar is walking around like a power walker right now. You know, with the way that he's shoving his hands in front of himself. But I don't know. Either way, I suppose it doesn't really make too much of a difference. How much does it cost? Well, I'm going to the east, I guess. I did get a pretty... I got a pretty good grasp on that the last time I had to use it, but sure, whatever. To the east, you say? Oh man, it's the song. Everyone's favorite song. Let's at least let it play for a couple seconds here. Along with some real, I mean, I guess it's not MIDI, but I always think of MIDI whoops when I hear that. Get out of here. Services are no longer required. I'm going into Colts. Probably definitely supposed to have like some sort of quest or something. Or maybe it was just talking about like Vargas and trying to find Sabin and whatever. I thought so. It's just like, I've been more than a couple steps where I haven't actually fought anything. There we go. I don't know what a bandana is, but I suppose we're going to find out very soon. I will throw it on Locke. He deserves it after all, and also he is already wearing a bandana. It's Kismet. Okay, not a big deal. I'm not going to worry about magic for right now, but auto crossbow still. It's like, yeah, I know. It does a lot of damage. It does a lot of damage to everything. There's no reason not to use it every single turn possible. Tools are meant to be used. When all you have is a group of enemies. When all you have is an auto crossbow, everything looks like a group of enemies. Especially the groups of enemies. Oh yeah, and this is definitely the place to really get a lot of usage out of that. Cool. Send them. Also, I gotta heal. This is why I bought, like, what, roughly 70,000 tonics prior to this. Oh boy. Altera's not gonna be getting taken down immediately here. It'll be fine. Yeah, besides, it's one more crossbow bolt to the face, and we're done here. No amount of wildlife is going to be defeating our intrepid heroes, at least right now. Oh, I'm sure, just give it a little bit of time, and we will, we'll see how that sort of bold proclamation plays out, but, yeah, 60, I can throw as many as I want on here. Heal just like 5 health? Whatever, man, I'll do it. Making it rain, at least health-wise around here. Cool. You use those at save points, it said? Yeah, whatever. Right. Forgot about the bandana. I just realized that. And I said that I was going to throw it on Locke. Again, blah, blah, blah deserves it. Optimal. Yes, thank you. Okay, so I was talking about this a little bit last time where it's just like, I don't know if we got a lot of streamlining quality of life improvements, you know, video game-wise as of just yet, but optimal equipping stuff is definitely the sort of thing I'm looking for. Boy, it is going to be super weird if I ever forget to edit out one of the battles, because I am, like, literally just completely shutting down as soon as I get into a fight, and then starting to talk as soon as it ends. Which, hopefully, should be making it at least somewhat smooth commentary-wise. It's just the raw, unedited video is going to be pretty wacky otherwise. Ah, well. Huh? What? I mean, it's a save point, yes. I thought that was a cutscene. I guess I was just walking against the thing on the floor. Anyway, let's use a tent. I don't know. I got a tent. Let's use a tent. Like, there ain't no reason not to, as far as I'm concerned. Sprint in there so you can go to sleep. Anyway, it should be good. I can only hope for the next few fights, because I remember them being kind of rough, but I mean that, like, I'm not entirely sure what rough would mean at this point in the game. Like I said, the options vis-a-vis like any sort of combat are kind of limited. At least I got the relics here to kind of help out, but I mean, aside from making me a lot faster, I don't really think that there's too much they're going to be doing. I haven't even encountered anything that does any sort of like a dark or poison or whatever as of just yet. Oh? Okay, that means I'm at least on the right track. Still taking a lot of damage from stuff, but I mean, again, I got 60 of these things, so I don't really think it matters too much how many I use. Now then. Ah, dang. Now then, again, but mere a single step from you. Now, if I do remember, she does also have a skill to cure poison, with which she is poisoned right now. Yes, antidote was the other thing that I got. Making poison-curing items entirely useless. Hi. I mean, not really, but well, he's Vargas, clearly. I mean, in the sense that he was a literal silhouette. Ah, whatever. Let's just do this already. There's decisive battle. Once again, ensuring that I will make no money from this video. It's not a big deal, but still. Good song, though. Also, I should probably do something about Terra, you know, about to die. Yeah, there we go. I'm sure it'll be fine. I have so many Phoenix Downs, after all. That's all I've been getting from every one of those chests at this point. Now, please use it on the correct person. Especially the one that actually has the ability to heal. Sort of an important distinction to be made right now. See, easy. Oh no, he's gonna die. It's fine. Near fatal. More like already totally okay again. Now, when I start getting the real buffs and everything, it's gonna be nice. Oh, also, I should probably steal on him. What do you mean, what's the matter? I thought I was doing pretty good. Tonic, not quite what I was hoping for. I mean, he's a boss. It's like you should always steal from bosses, right? That's usually just kind of a rule of the road. Doesn't have anything. Okay, well, never mind then. I guess less impressive than I was hoping. Really expecting him to have like something pretty cool. A tonic is not what I would consider pretty cool. Tonic I would consider garbage that I would normally sell, you know, maybe an hour from this point into the game. Not so tough without your bears, eh? Well, I mean, you certainly look extremely tough, but I'm just saying that it's like, looks, especially in this game, can be deceiving. observe the current battlefield. I don't really think that you have that ability. Gasp. Do 'em in. You're doing them in, Vargas. Man, I can't believe the rest of the party died. Now, how exactly are you supposed to do Blitz? Because I do not... Like, it says... I swear that it, like, tells you what you need to do, but... I certainly do not... It didn't tell me there immediately? Maybe through some of the dialogue I'll actually figure this out. I don't know. They said what I was supposed to do, I wasn't really paying attention. It's like, yeah, the entire thing is just like, you're supposed to be, like pressing some sort of input, like, something, I don't know. Still incorrect input, by the way? Okay, fine. You know what? I can just actually look this up real quick. Because I knew it! I knew this was going to be a problem again. What is it that you actually need to do? Okay. Pull off pummel. You must move the cursor to blitz. Press the action button once. Cursor is now stopping. Left, right, left. Okay. Thank you. And I knew that it's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's super easy to do, but I forgot. Oh, he's dead.